With control at the headworks and gates, they can take as much water as they only need now for the irrigation.
It reconnects habitat and provides the opportunity for a variety of fish species to move up and downstream.
With these structures now, we can direct the water where it needs to be.
A lot less operational expense to the irrigators, and it's also better for the fisheries.
And we know exactly how much water we're taking, and it's easy to do it, very simple, and a positive control.
Easy to build. Improved fish habitat. A great way to measure water. We're talking about permanent diversion structures. How they benefit you is why we're here today. You see, the story of water diversions goes back a long way. Many of you have been farming for generations and divert water the same way your forefathers did. In order to deliver water to the field, irrigators often place push-up berms in the riverbed. Pushing riverbed materials from the upstream bank causes erosion. It also widens the channel at the diversion site and increases the turbidity of the stream. The berms, though practical, often kept fish from migrating because of rock barriers and dewatered stream beds downstream. The result? A maintenance nightmare. The more material you push upstream to make a berm, the deeper the downstream channel. This scouring of the riverbed also degrades the habitat for resident fish.
You'd get in there and loosen that gravel up, and then the high flows would come and take it out and build gravel someplace else, and it'd scour out the bottom of the river, and it seemed like it was getting higher. You'd have to build your gravel berm just a little higher the next year than they did the year before, and it was getting to be more and more of a problem each year.
From this basin down below.
To find a solution, the Bureau of Reclamation, local conservation districts, and other agencies and groups are working with irrigators to reduce, eliminate, or consolidate irrigation diversions through the use of permanent diversion structures like this one. Instead of leaky gravel berms, irrigators can rely on well-designed, permanent structures that in many cases are actually lower cost than the annual temporary fix. And what's more, fish passage is built in from the beginning. Although there's more than one design solution, the process is the same. Permanent diversions begin with a small footprint in the riverbed. During construction, water is diverted around the structure through a bypass channel. Generally, the diversion dam is installed where the push-up berm had once been. When the pad is poured, a notch is left in the foundation for fish passage. Concrete retaining walls define the structure which runs the width of the riverbed. Diversion stanchions are shaped to let water and debris flow freely over them and prevent trash buildup. A headgate is added once the concrete has cured. Stop logs are used to control the river elevation during low water runoff and to pool water upstream for fish passage and natural cover. Once the water is returned to the riverbed, fish pass freely and water is easily diverted for on-farm use. Permanent diversion structures assure fish passage at all flows and improve water quality. And a permanent, controllable structure in the stream provides consistent and accurate delivery of your water right.
And we know exactly how much water we're taking, and it's easy to do it, very simple, and a positive control.
Diversions like this one in Oregon's Wallowa Valley have made all the difference to these farmers because they permit greater control, easy, low-cost maintenance, and barrier-free fish passage up or downstream, even when the stream bed is down to a trickle. With permanent diversion dams, you get the water you are entitled to.
With these structures, we can control the amount of water coming down our ditches in high flows, and plus we can get adequate water during low flows and still leave water in the river for the fish to get by.
This would fit in well with that project that you're going to do.
Just as there is more than one design structure, there's more than one way to get the process going. Water users may obtain technical assistance or even cost sharing from federal and state agencies. The Bureau of Reclamation or the Natural Resources Conservation Service can meet with you to discuss your needs and explore the options. They can also work with your county soil and water conservation district. Permanent diversion structures are a winning solution. For additional information in your area, contact a Bureau of Reclamation area office, Natural Resources Conservation Service field office, or your county soil and water conservation district office.
We're farmers. We have a PhD in producing food, but we don't have a PhD in hydrology or engineering or anything like that, and so we needed the expertise of all these different agencies for engineering and fish passage, etc., to help us get this thing to make it work, and it seems to be working.